Episode 13, man.
And this is not 13. This is 14.
Oh, that's right.
How you gonna correct me and then look at my jersey and say it's
That's
not
your
13?
jersey. That's what's throwing me off. You were supposed to wear that jet on episode 13.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
That's
That
what you
wasn't
supposed to do,
who
man.
said that.
We did.
No, we didn't.
We discussed this.
We did not discuss that.
Hey, y'all go watch episode 11, man. See if I was wearing my 11
We
jersey.
didn't.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
So we talked about what?
All right, man. How y'all guys
No,
doing
forget
today?
that. Oh, I was wearing mine in the episode 11. No, I wear my other jersey and I didn't wear it in episode whatever. So now what? Brittany over here trying to make up topics on the fly.
No, I'm not. My sister gave me a few in the car, and I'm trying to remember what she said.
Look, see, I'm prepared. This is a job. It's Brittany.
I understand.
I swear, man.
Cut her some slack.
No, I'm not cutting nobody. We are professionals. We got
Are we
billboards now. We got billboards now. Where the applause at? We got billboards. Yeah, we out here. We major. Hey, but for real though, man, the numbers going crazy. I ain't gonna say they going crazy like they astronomical. They better than what they was. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we post the episode, the numbers be like, oh man. Like I posted that junk, bro. The numbers looking crazy for at least a first day type junk.
It's like all I know is now when they say you can catch me on the side of the road, it ain't walking. Boy got his name in the lights. You hear me? Yeah.
I don't like that saying.
Drop one of Q's bombs, man. Drop one of Q's bombs.
They don't.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that saying?
Yeah, where you get that from?
Yeah.
Out the woods.
On your head at the beginning. Dang, way more than Wayne ever did. Sorry, Wayne.
Out the woods is where that billboard standing up from. Straight up hanging over the top of the highway.
Yeah, we did that.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Nuh-uh. I can't reach it.
Dang, that's crazy. She not talking to the mic. My bad, Wayne, man. Come back. Nobody holds it down like you. We can't do this like you do, man. Man, do it one time for the Wayne ski. We should have went. Hey, look, man. And he gonna see that and gonna get mad, man. Why you playing with that, man?
Come on, man. Get him.
Oh man, I should have went live on Facebook, but they gonna be like, man, what these niggas doing on a Saturday? All right, man. Who gonna kick it off? You want to kick it off?
No, I'm not gonna kick it off.
Man, all
All right, man. It's up to you, man.
Dang, it's always up to me, man.
That's not true.
It's always up to me. You know what I'm saying? All right. So going off last week's topic, well, not really last week's topic, but more so of why do other or certain black people be like, man, y'all making us look bad in front of white people? I never understood that because it's like, why do I have to live my life to not make myself look bad in front of white people or make all of us look bad in front of white people? When white people do something, nobody be like, oh man, you making us look bad in front of the other white people. You know, I mean, in front of the black people, nobody does that. They do something just them as an individual, but we do something.
It reflects on all of us.
Yeah, like I don't like
I
that.
don't know, man. Black people follow this ideology and it blows my fucking mind, man. We are not a monolith. Like we don't. Every black person is not a part of this big ass tribe that just does whatever the other black people do. And if one person mess up, it's all on all of us to take the fall for it. No, that's not how this shit work.
I be especially hating when they're like, I used to work in the cave in Kansas City, right? And then this black woman got into it with one of these Samoans, and they were like, hey, you gonna help out? I'm like, for what? I thought all black people stuck together. Bro, I don't got nothing to do with that. Nothing get me up in here beat up by 10 fucking Samoans, and it's just you because you started trouble with them folks. Like, hell no.
They was gonna stump all y'all out.
Exactly.
And I'm skinny now, but they got like 110 pounds back then. I was fresh out of high
They
school.
was gonna stump all y'all out and do the hockey dance or whatever they call that junk. You know, start slapping on their thighs and shit. Hey, that would have been tragic.
Nigga did a tribal dance over my body.
They probably wouldn't have touched that.
No, they was finna whoop on her, bro. Like they was finna go on her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, man, I ain't want to see nobody get stumped out in no cave. But she be one that be saying stuff like that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You making us look bad.
I don't say stuff like that.
No, she slick bougie type, so she might do say stuff like that. Like, bro, you got on AirPod Max. I can't even afford that. I got my headphones on sale.
I did too.
How much was the sale? Like $1 off?
No, an extra 100.
But that still costs more than my joints, so it don't even matter.
I'm just trying to get like Wayne, man, saving money.
Man, that nigga ain't saving no money.
Yeah, man, he got them. Yeah.
The Dollar General specials. Nah, see, I ain't trying to save that much money. I don't want to save money that bad. Oh, man, this mother still playing music, man. My bad. You got you some topics?
No. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear us?
no. It's doing something weirdly weird right now.
See, that's what happens.
That's because you start talking about him.
Hey, that mean, hey, bougie like you then. You want to go ahead, man?
I don't know, man. I just wish that definitely need to stop though, for real. Like, I don't, and I don't. What I really don't understand about it is, all right, so this man is responsible for his own actions or whatever. So that makes all black people look bad.
You talking about just in general?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
Like, that makes all black people look bad. All right, okay, so what about when one black person succeed?
Nah, it don't make all of us.
It don't make all. Yeah, we don't get that. We don't get the. Oh, you just you wasn't with him you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, you wasn't with me when I was starting from the ground up. I can't say congratulations, man. You ain't fuck with him till he blew up. And then don't let somebody successful black die. Man, you ain't fuck with him till he died. Like, again, man, we can't make it nowhere if we still just trying to hold each other back. Like, y'all purposely be, man, gatekeeping on each other, gatekeeping on yourselves, trying not to feel like you jumped on a wave that you wasn't a part of and stuff, man. That's too much energy, man. Just support, congratulate, and keep it pushing, man. If we all help each other out, we'll make it somewhere. But this whole, man, you know what I'm saying, you making us look bad. No, that's him. That, like,
Man, that's him. He did that.
that's that's her. She did that.
When white people go out and terrorize a learning environment, we don't all be like, oh, that's all white people. No, we don't be like, all are thugs. No, we don't do that.
But see, the difference is black people, we see ourselves as one community. Like, we see ourselves all under the same umbrella. Like, white people separate themselves by different stuff, like religion and political view. Like, you'll have like female comedians, like, it's so much easier for a, you know what I'm saying, white male comedian with his white privilege to do this, blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's not easy. You just got to be talented. You just got to bring something to the table that people actually want to pay attention to. You can't just be out here saying whatever and you think, oh, just because you're a white woman, you're going to be successful. Like, that's kind of how they separate themselves in the same way that, like I said, they separate themselves by political view. Oh, you know, women inclusivity and all of that shit. And then, you know, black people, of course, they just include everybody just got to be a part of the same thing when it's negative. Yeah. And then when it's positive, oh, nah, y'all wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Hey, but shout out to my boy Jay Blair, man, on Twitter, dog, because I just seen him post on Twitter. He was like, man, he make it his business to every time he see a black person, he say, like, speak to him. I'm like, that. I do got a bad habit. If I see somebody black, I'm like, man, I ain't fooling with them people, man. I don't know them niggas. I'm just gonna keep moving. But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, man. If I just see somebody black, hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, G.
I mean, I definitely don't speak.
I mean, I don't speak to people in general, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely not because I see a black person. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I hold the door open for anybody, man, woman, cat, dog. Well, I don't even like cats and dogs, so I just cap right there. I definitely hold the door open for, like,
sad. I could never do that. I would hold it open for them cats and dogs.
For sure. So yeah, I straight in a heartbeat, just, you know what I'm saying, kick somebody out. You know what?
It's they can't be like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like I said, in a heartbeat, I straight up, you know what I'm saying, hold the, you know what I'm saying, I hold the door open for anybody or whatever, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, oh, that's a black dude, I ain't finna talk to him. Or dang, I come outside and I walk down the stairs and I see 2 black dudes standing in the parking lot. Oh no, let me walk the whole other direction.
Yeah, that's that racist right there.
I ain't finna do that or whatever. Like I definitely, you know what I'm saying, get a little nod. You know what I'm saying? What up, big homie? Like,
see, I don't about the big homie though.
yeah,
I'm the only big homie.
I hit everybody. What up, big homie?
I'm the only big homie.
It don't matter if he 5 foot nothing.
I'm the only big homie. Big homie Swan, only boy. It's like calling another dude that's like your age.
See that's
younger.
racist. You just
I don't care.
Call me boy.
That's what you is, boy. Like I ain't calling no other man besides. I don't even call my own brothers big bro when they be like, "What's up, big bro?" I don't be liking that.
Nah,
that's freaky behavior.
I ain't finna say. I said big homie. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the same. I call a woman big homie. Like she, I said, 5'5". Like
all right. So what if you see militant midget?
I don't mess with dudes, so it's not.
But would you say big homie? If you
I don't. I'm not gonna say nothing to him. I specifically don't like him, so I'm not gonna be like, "What's up, dog?" Like, no, I'm not.
How would you know if it's him though?
I'm not fake. I mean, everybody know the militant midget.
I don't.
Oh, you would know him if you saw him. It's just like boom, instantaneously.
Like if we just go to Tennessee one day, you can be like, "Oh, that's
yep,
him right there.
that's him.
That's him. Him right there." And then you gonna just pop up one day, and he gonna be like, "Yeah, I scared my pressed him at Walmart." He never come speak to you. That's the militant midget, man. I'm just saying that's how it happened. That's exactly how it happened, man.
You
got any thoughts? What? Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
You got any thoughts on the subject?
Not really. I do have a bad habit of like ignoring certain people when I see them, but I honestly don't speak to people when I see them.
Talking to the mic, man. You know you can pull it closer, right? Oh, okay. My bad, G. Whoa, calm down.
Can you not hear me though?
I mean, it's kind of low. Hold on, let me have to pull a Wayne on you. All right, go ahead.
I don't got nothing else to say now.
Man. All right, what about the original topic then? Instead of that part that we just got to on the tail end.
I was fixing my headphones, so I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you said.
About how they group everybody that's black into one category when something happened. Like trying not to embarrass ourselves in front of white people. I know she don't care because she just be doing her own thing. We seen at the other chat last weekend. I'm like, yeah, she don't care.
I honestly don't pay no mind to it.
Yeah, that's what bougie people do.
I am bougie, and that's fine.
Hey, so we was
damn, you cooking up dough with Lil Uzi?
Bro, let me tell you. So she was on the phone with her sister, right? Talking about, oh, you got them from Target. Oh, you bougie. But she went and had a whole shopping spree at Target.
It wasn't even a shopping spree. I grabbed a few items. That was it.
But you just call her bougie for doing the same thing.
I mean, she go all the time.
Did you? Or
I
did
went
you
one time, and that's not.
How much did you spend over or under 50?
I did.
You did what? Which one is it?
I spent over 100.
Dang! See, look, I just said 50. You said 150. Rich, bougie. Who does that?
I don't know, man. Everybody can't cook
People
up no dough
look
with
good.
Lil Uzi.
You said what?
People who want to look good and have good taste.
I just shop at Walmart to keep it moving.
It's the same price.
Nah, it definitely ain't. It's not.
Depends on what you're getting.
Well, what you got? No, but them shoes that was pretty ugly. But yeah, next time.
Those shoes were cheap though.
Oh, I never talked to that girl again either. I forgot all about her. Whoops. Well, if you're watching this podcast, we had to do, man. All right, next topic. Real Black is on you.
All right, man.
What do you guys think about government control?
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. No, I'm just playing.
See, stop acting up in front of our.
Stop acting up in front of company, man.
Yeah, man, in front of our viewers too.
Who? Dang, man, all three of y'all. Yeah,
let me tell you how many views I got,
I
man.
ain't telling nobody how you. All right. All right, man. So I just want to know: can you still be pro-black and date outside of your race?
No. No, right?
No.
What you think?
You
No.
cannot.
What
you
you
cannot.
think?
You
No.
cannot be pro-black
No,
and date outside of your race.
absolutely
no,
not.
that's not pro-black.
So if you're pro-black and you dating a white woman or a white man, you can't speak on none of the issues.
No, you lost that privilege.
I mean, you can speak on them, but I just kind of side eye you the whole time. That's how I feel. It's like, come on, man. You went and got somebody who can't really like understand what you go through. Yeah, you can hear it, you can empathize, but you don't really know because you're not black to understand what we going through. That's how I feel. Like, you don't know what it's like to go to the store, people grabbing their purse. Like, you way down the aisle, they already grabbing their purse before you even get down there to where they at. Locking their doors, profiling you, all that. Crossing the street when you walking down the street because of your hair or whatever. They don't be knowing that. I don't. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah.
So basically what y'all saying is if you dating a white person, you kind of out of tune with the concerns of most black Americans.
I wouldn't say you out of tune with it, but
why exactly is it a negative look on you other than the fact that person can't relate to the
who, the white person?
adversities? Yeah,
Your
partner
can't
relate to the adversities. Other than that, like, is there any other reason why? Is that the sole reason?
It just started recording. It'd be all right. You said what?
Is that the sole reason?
Yeah, because you don't know what's going on over here. So why would I want to get with you if you can't relate with what we going on? I don't want to come home and then talk to you about, oh man, there's some BS, man. Oh, I understand, but no, you don't understand.
So can you celebrate black leaders that are dating white people?
I don't celebrate.
Like, I'm just saying, can you, like, if they're black, if they're considered a black leader or the first black this or the first black that or this black, everybody black, can you do that and you dating a white person? Like, is that still on the table?
I mean, you can do all that. That don't mean I'm gonna look to you as a great black leader. I'm with Dr. Umar on that, man. Like how he spoke about Frederick Douglass. Yeah, he was everything was spotless until he married that white woman. That took a hit off right there. I mean, he did have like mixed ancestry, but still.
Damn. That's crazy.
I'm guessing you feel the opposite.
Nah, I feel like Kamala Harris.
Man, I don't even fool with her.
All I'm saying is, man, I mean, I know they can't speak for themselves right now, but the majority of black folks feel that way. Like, the majority of black folks be like, nah, man, that ain't, you get, the first time somebody say something about the black community or whatever negative that's a black person, or that's not exactly what the ideal that they line up with, you dating a white person anyway. Like, but then I'm just saying, then when they start talking about the first vice president being a black woman, the first black woman vice president, and she married to a whole white man.
I ain't gonna lie, I never do that. But I didn't vote for her anyway, so.
You don't do what?
I didn't know that she was married to a white man.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, you knew that too? How y'all? See, I don't be into people's personal lives like that. I just knew I didn't.
You just happen to see it.
I just knew I wasn't gonna vote for her or Biden. So I'm like, I don't even care what is going on over there.
I mean, black folks. Black folks celebrated her like they ain't never celebrated no other.
Man, probably
They did.
They threw the hands up, whatever, and what did her husband come up on that stage with her? Oh, that's crazy.
He did.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like I missed out.
Hey, that's crazy. He ain't show up.
He didn't, or he did.
I don't think he did.
Y'all confusing me now. What the fuck?
Nah, he showed up, but not when the cameras was rolling.
She trying to hide him from the world.
Not when he showed up when people started tuning out. All right, this is a memory. He showed up a little late. Of course they had the Biden family show up first, but
Yeah.
At the same time, but the job's already done now, man. I personally feel like I don't have no negative opinion on people dating outside their race. I'm like, to each his own. I don't care. It's not my life. But at the same time, like you said, I am gonna side eye you a certain type of way. Like, I'm definitely gonna be like,
freaky time.
I mean, you can't be telling me what I'm doing right or wrong or whatever if you dating the person you complaining about. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you can't say all these problems or whatever, but you're dating the op. In your opinion, I mean,
hey, turn it down on the touch bar at the top. At the top of the keyboard, above the numbers.
It's definitely something that people definitely like the skate pass or whatever. Act like they only act like it matter when it's negativity involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it's a positive thing or like I said, if it's something to celebrate, they just don't sweep that under the rug or whatever, and we ain't gonna mention that to talk about that ever. But the moment they say something negative, oh no, you married to the white thing. Like it's a wrap.
Why you say it like that? The white thing.
They be happy to pull that card out. Like
it's a
you fell into my trap card.
Hey, speaking of like people speaking out being nigga, you seen the Zoe Kravitz joint?
Yeah.
You seen it?
No, I don't even know who she is.
Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet's daughter.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, so like she speak out about
Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Yeah, she was like, "This my dress." Since we're assaulting people on stage now, she wanted to show her dress off, and they were like, basically like, "Boom, you was trying to talk to Jada Smith when he was 14."
Yo, they pulled out everything, everything she ever did,
dragging her. I'm like, yeah, look, you should have kept your mouth closed over there.
Yo, they did that to everybody. Hey, they did that to everybody.
Hey, Black Twitter ain't gonna play with you. You speak out about something, nigga,
sure
they own you.
They don't hold back.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that's something that Will Smith situation, man. I know we ain't trying to talk about it for real. Hey, that brought out a lot of ugliness from the dark, bro. Like that. I mean, that. I think that's was that what you was referring to, whatever, when they was like us making, yeah, dude, that shit, that man, get the fuck out of here. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Oh, everybody hating and whatnot. Oh, he should have been arrested. Like Jerry Curry, they had drug him up some dirt too. I was like, dang, they on him too.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Everybody.
Me personally, I'm gonna tell my true opinion. I thought it was fake since the beginning. I think it was a publicity stunt. I don't care.
Really?
Even when we talked about it last episode, I was like,
No.
It don't make sense to me.
I was talking about it. I was like, the Oscars last year had like the worst viewing ever, and this was on par for that. And then the slap happened, and they got like what, almost 2 million viewers.
They went up 100% in rate, 110%.
But it still ended up being the second worst. But the slap did. But they said they killed it on social media. But I mean, on TV, nobody really watched TV that much. Like I don't know anybody with cable.
Exactly.
But like they killed it on the social media algorithms. I know that much. That's probably what they wanted anyway. That's why I feel like it was fake, if it was.
But I feel like Hollywood lose it anyway. I mean, I think that's the biggest deal in Hollywood. That's one reason I think it was fake too. I think they look in the grass trying to get that attention back. Like if you notice in this day and time, TikTok stars or the new celebrities. They're the new it factor. They're the new, like, people would rather go watch, YouTubers and TikTok stars and Instagram models, you know what I'm saying, influencers, whatever you want to call it. People would rather watch them than to care about what Bradley Cooper has to say, you know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done. Of course, I think athletes will always be the number one, you know what I'm saying, like, because you can't replace an athlete.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can get up there and pretend to be somebody else, and anybody can do that. All you gotta do is take a little training or whatever.
So you trying to say you down to do the YouTube? You down to do the YouTube series, the show that
we talk about it. Well, but what I'm saying is, anybody can take a couple classes. You know what I'm saying? Put in some time and be a decent actor and get a position. You could be a rapper and do that. You could be a comedian and do that. You could be an athlete and do that. We've seen so many people translate or You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Off into that.
Yeah.
Into that environment.
Transition.
But, transition. Thank you. Off into that environment.
$5.
Now, have you ever seen, you know what I'm saying, a Chris Rock or a Dave Chappelle go dunk a basketball and get a $500, you know what I'm saying, $1 million contract for 6 years? You know what I'm saying? In the NFL. No, he didn't. That was a movie.
Oh. But he still did it.
And he wasn't a rapper in that movie. He was a homeless kid.
But he wasn't homeless. He was an orphan. He wasn't on the streets.
He didn't have a home.
The orphanage was his home.
I don't think that's a home.
But his pops,
Man,
wasn't a
that's
Rolling
that's another
Stone.
topic for another situation for another day. Because he ain't finna had an orphanage just mad at me.
Hey, shout out to the orphanages, man.
Nah, don't shout them out.
Yeah, them up. What? That's what we went to when I went to Haiti. Shout out to those kids, man. I don't know. I hope they're doing good.
Yeah, I hope so.
But go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Go ahead with how you feel.
Now it needs to let somebody else talk for once. It's over here chilling. Say something.
I don't have much to say on that. As far as
what
was the original topic?
The original topic was, do you think?
Oh yeah, we did switch like.
Yeah, we went all the way into something.
Can you be pro-black
Oh,
and still date somebody outside your race?
no, because you're pretty much contradicting yourself, anyways. And like you said, when you come home and you're trying to like express yourself on how you feel about certain things, and they don't really understand it because they didn't go through it, and they can say they did all they want. Oh, I grew up here, I grew up there, but honestly, you don't know. So no.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
go
know.
more into that, but
Oh, go.
bring personal experience.
Well, go more into it then.
No, because like I wouldn't say I'm pro-black either, because based off of like how I grew up. But my ex, like, he showed me like how they do, like how they categorize themselves in the pro-black community. And it's funny how now he's dating a white person now, and he felt like he didn't belong in that community anymore. And he went and reached out to people, even took therapy sessions on, because he felt like he was no longer belonging there. But that's how they put it though. If you like do one wrong thing, you're not part of that community anymore. So you have people feeling some type of way about that, but it's just how people live.
And also, it's a lot of y'all who think y'all pro-black.
Not
They ain't really. Y'all just social media woke, man. It's a lot of y'all that think
following the
just
crowd.
because you tweet or post, you know what I'm saying, hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Whoa, whoa, calm down.
You just the most woke person ever. You can clearly be for equality and the black struggle without being this pro-black leader. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be that. That's not, if y'all don't, for those that don't understand, that's not the same thing. You can actually understand, you know what I'm saying, the black struggle or whatever, and be adjacent. But you can't, if you want to live by, if you want to preach that, you got to live by the whole thing. Like, if that's what you want to go out there and do, and that's what you're trying to say you are, you have to live by you got to practice what you preach.
Yep.
I seen somebody say that you're not pro-black if you don't only shop black and bank black and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They take it extreme.
It's definitely extreme.
They pro-black sounds like being the vegan to the vegetarian. That's literally what it sounds like.
Yeah, like
man,
you a sellout if you even sleep outside of your race.
Yeah.
Like, what? I mean, hey, like I said, I'm not ever gonna be the person that's asking for supremacy. I'm about equality when it comes to what we going through, what we dealing with. I think, you know what I'm saying, everything has a place and everybody has, you know what I'm saying, should have be on evil. Damn, on demon time. Everybody should have
murder's intent.
Everybody should have, you know what I'm saying, an equal playing field or whatever. And life after that is what you make it. But today's time, living life in America, although we discuss it's not the most racist country, damn, I said it. We discuss it's not the most racist country on the planet.
Hey, we ain't monetized anyway.
Right, whatever. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't the craziest, you know what I'm saying, most racist planet on the country. I mean, in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, damn,
yeah,
we know. I fucked all of it.
I don't make mistakes like that, but I feel you.
For sure. I think, even like I said, even though we ain't the most racist country in the whole world, it's still not easy for us. You know what I'm saying? We still playing, for the most part, as a majority, we still playing 10 feet behind the, you know what I'm saying, and out of bounds, and we trying to inbound the ball. We got to, like, the field is 100 yards, and we get the ball, you know, 200 yards away, and now we got to score one touchdown with a Hail Mary play.
I don't like that. You can't start with basketball and then switch to football mid analogy.
Hey, analogize.
Okay, I got a topic. So do y'all agree that we should, like, do segregation again?
No.
No.
I think so.
Why?
Well, basically because back when I wouldn't say it like how it was back then, but like back to like having our own communities, because we had our own doctors in our own community, our own banks. We have everything in our own community, and now that we don't have that anymore. I mean, we did talk about this on the previous episode,
Yeah.
but everything is like
I don't think you need to segregate to do that. I just think like what you said on the last joint, people just need to, you know what I'm saying, stop putting all this time and effort
into
into every other thing and then turning their nose up when they see a black product. Like I honestly feel like even with stuff like what we doing, like a podcast or something like that, there's jealousy already in that for some people. Not saying for a majority of people, for all people, not even saying there's a race, you know what I'm saying, involved, but yeah, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like in the black community, I feel like there's a whole bunch of that going on. Like if you see somebody, striving or whatever, we'll scroll through somebody's stuff and be like, nah, they already got 600 likes. They don't need mine.
That's how it be. I do that. I ain't gonna lie. But I do that because like they just be posting like regular stuff. Like I can understand if they promote a business or something like that. But it's just them sitting like posing in the mirror. I'm not finna like that. Like what is that? What is me liking you?
You're not
There's
no purpose to it.
Yeah, you're not getting no exposure for that. You ain't helping nobody else but yourself. And you're not putting people on with your likes. You ain't sharing nobody else shit.
True.
Yeah, it like I don't know. They you could post the same thing. Let's say on Facebook, for example. Let's say Brittany go by and she posts something. I see it. I'll skip right over what she posted and then see. DJ Academics posted it. Now I'm finna share it. Like she just shared. It's the same. It's literally the same exact video, but because somebody with more clout, somebody that we all recognize, we not gonna support the local person that we know personally. We gonna go to the outlet. We're gonna go to the person who got all the clout or whatever and share their post. Even though, like I said, same thing. Hell, she might have had an even better post, like a more clear version of it. But you know what I'm saying? People just gonna scroll past it because they don't want to see you go viral before them or some something like that.
That's how it be in the streets, for real, for real.
Well, with the knowledge that we have now, I think we could be better off segregated in a way. Because, like you said, the people, you like go to the doctor, they're going to look at you differently. They're probably not even going to give you the same medicines that they would give somebody else that will help them better because they're turning up their nose at you. So if we keep it in our community, I think we would be better off on the way.
I think I had read, I don't know if I read or heard it, but they were saying that they just assume that black people don't have insurance when they go into like hospitals and stuff like that. That's crazy. Like, I just gonna assume that somebody don't got nothing. And even if they don't, when it's a white person, they just take care of them, whatever, and have them pay on the back end. But why come they don't do that? Don't look at the camera. Why
they're not gonna offer you to like waive like a copay or something. They're gonna automatically just be like, okay, this is due today.
Yeah. Put me on a payment plan. I'm trying to get healthy. All right, let me delete that topic. Oh, we talked about this last week, but at the end of the podcast, pronouncing my name right. I hate when I tell people my name. Like, I don't even like saying my name no more because it's like, what did you say your name was? I'd be like, Deswani. I don't understand. I'm not fucking laughing. Like, my name is my name. Nigga, either say that shit right or don't say nothing to me at all. Like, I'm not finna sit here and play with you with my name, fool. I be hate when they be doing that. Or you got a nickname? No, I don't have a nickname. What does your family call me? Call you up, Swanee. Just like Swanee, you just take the D off and then you gonna call me the same thing regardless. So I'm not finna sit here and argue with you about my name. Well, can we just call you D? No, because my name ain't D. That ain't on my birth certificate. Nobody in my life ever calls me D. What is that?
All I'm saying is, I mean,
what?
If D, he already know where I'm going with this, bro. You in a legendary class, man. I mean, you got Monkey D. Luffy. You got Monkey D. Dragon.
What is that?
Oh man, all right.
Is that a I don't watch cartoons. I don't play video games. What are you talking about? I'm in these streets grinding every day. I don't got time for that. You laughing? I'm in these streets all day, every day. I don't do none of that. That playing video games and watching cartoons. That's what y'all do. Y'all do that. You got superheroes in your shirt. I don't watch superheroes. My superheroes were the drug dealers and the pimps.
Okay.
What's wrong with y'all in here, man?
All right, yeah. I definitely I feel what you're saying. I can't relate.
Yeah, I'm finna say you
'Cause
definitely can't
I can't
relate.
relate. Nothing nobody calls me on this planet. It's hard to. Hey, Rio. Yeah, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I can't. And you definitely can't relate. Why you laughing at me over there? Everybody.
But no, when they spelling it though, like that makes me mad.
I be spelling her name all kind of ways. Cause it's like 50 different ways to spell Brittany.
It is facts.
So.
Then she called me trifling one day for misspelling it. Like, man, look, if that was Siri told me, that's where Siri gonna go.
Yeah, I had a friend named Brittany, and like she get mad at me all the time for misspelling her name. I'm like, bro, I typed your name the way it's spelled. My phone just decided to reconfigure that shit to however the fuck it wanted it.
Yeah, don't call me trifling.
No, you could put it in there again and type it the right way.
If I type
put
it,
an effort.
if I type it and I proofread it and it look right, and I click it when I send it, they changed that. It's not on me.
And he do talk to text, whatever that junk call is.
It is not on me.
I swipe. I don't be caring. I be swiping.
I do anything that come to mind first. But I'm the majority.
Yeah, I definitely ain't typing.
I definitely do sometimes, especially when I'm on the phone.
Can't never get this nigga to just text regular. Yeah, we are on the way. I was like, come on, man, just type that out, bro. I need to hear all this. See, I don't like this conversation. I'm the only one who got a problem with niggas mispronouncing my name.
Yeah, you definitely. Even if Wayne was here, he'd be like, "Yeah,
Dwayne.
No, I don't have a problem with that."
You got a topic?
I was gonna do foster care, but y'all said leave the orphans and stuff out of it.
I didn't say that. I just said I was on. He just wasn't homeless. But go ahead.
Well, I want to talk about kids in foster care in the system.
Yeah,
Do
talking
y'all
to the
feel
mic,
like
please.
They fail the kids in there.
Please talking to the mic. What you say?
You heard me. I said, do y'all?
No, I didn't. You gotta be pretty close.
Do y'all feel like
Look, she's
kids
stressed.
kids are failed in the foster care system, or do you think they should like redo the system because it's so old and people get away with a lot of stuff?
I feel so bad for the orphans, man.
Shout out to my foster brothers and sisters. I feel like a lot of them do. Just based on, I mean, I had never adopted, of course, but like just being around a lot of adopted kids, I feel like they do get mistreated a lot in some of the houses, and they always getting moved around. So it's like, how you expect them? Like a lot of them, they say they act out and stuff like that. I mean, of course they do. If you not misplacing them. Like if you moving them around frequently,
Facts.
they never get any kind. Yeah, they don't never get any kind of stability. And
they don't really get a sense of normalcy.
Yeah, and I don't really think they vet the people they put them with either.
They don't. They used to, but it's not the same anymore. So
why you think that is?
I mean, people got in their got so used to doing things. Like there's people that's been there for 50 years working there. They're tired, so they're not gonna be following the same oath that they signed years ago when it comes to that type of stuff. And there's plenty of cases that show they had to get rid of those people.
I mean, yeah, it's hard for me to speak. Like, I don't have no personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I ain't grew up in that, but from what I've seen secondhand, hey yo, y'all filthy. I'm just putting it on notice, man. Some of them foster man, first of all, they don't pay attention to their own kids, and then they get foster kids or whatever just for the money.
Yeah, just for the loot.
They get them just for the money or whatever, and then they don't pay attention to the foster kids according with their kids, and then they got the older boys touching little foster girls and all of that stuff go down. Then you turn around, you got them bullying them or whatever. Oh yeah, so I got the new iPad, the iMac Mini. So I got all this stuff like this for Christmas. And what'd you get? And they like, I was cool with a new home, fam. Like,
yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. And they like,
you don't know this struggle, man.
Yeah, like I'm happy where I'm at. Like, yeah, your mama used that money she's supposed to be taking care of me to get you that new iMac. You know what I'm saying? That iPad. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So it's messed up. And then when they be in the orphanages, it's a reason they keep closing them joints down left and right, because they don't be up to code. The health standards don't be up. They don't be cooking them no food that the government or whatever be giving them the money to issue for. Them folks be embezzling. Then they take whatever all the time and attention they supposed to be giving to the kids, and they sit up and sleep. on duty or whatever, man. Like, nah, y'all, it's sad, it's tragic, but I mean, that's a problem that the government need to face, and I'm gonna just be blunt about it. Like Pac said, we got money for wars, but we can't feed the poor. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Like, it should be kids. Them kids should be taken care of. Just like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the homeless people, because that's a culture. A lot of them dudes like being homeless. But them kids don't got no say. They just was less fortunate, lost parents, or, you know what I'm saying, grew up to parents who wasn't stable parents, you know what I'm saying, didn't have or whatever, and just wasn't ready to be parents or whatever. So they just gave their kids away for whatever reason. Either way, these kids are underprivileged and at a disadvantage to start with. But you can give $16.5 billion to fight a war that has absolutely nothing to do with you, but these kids is in tattered clothes or whatever and not getting the funding and the proper attention that they need. Nah, I don't fool with it.
I wonder if there's like a program for, well, I don't know. I used to want, well, I ain't gonna say used to, I just don't have the money to do it, because I just want to do like a program for like homeless people that wanted to get out the streets, like do like some type of, like how this apartment complex is, like based like this, but you get them like 6 to 8 months to get, they ain't got to pay no rent. They just come live, work a job for that whole time. They save all their money up and they get to move out on their own. I wonder if something I could do something like that for like orphanages and or kids like that.
I mean, it's crazy because I ain't never thought about nothing like that, but you just said that and I thought of a million different ideas. Yeah. Man. You can double it up, and like since these homeless people ain't got no cars, all these parking lots out here could be filled with shuttle cars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get them all insured. You have a bus. You know what I'm saying? You take these, have a routes, pay people to take these routes or whatever, and have them. Yeah, don't be stealing them ideas, man. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that's listening. I'm passing them over to you. I wouldn't.
I'm just to say, man.
I'm saying don't be stealing them ideas, people, listeners or whatever. Somebody with some money going to be like, oh yeah, let's do that.
And that's the thing. There is programs, and it's the people who do have the money that's doing it, and they call it charities and things like that they're doing for these kids. But in reality, they're not helping them because like they're started up and they won't be involved with it anymore. So the people they hired are doing the crazy stuff that's behind the scenes. It's like Oprah in that school she had.
She had a school. I didn't know that.
Yep, they got shut down.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And we're not gonna talk about Oprah.
Shout out to I'm dead. Shout out to LeBron and Jalen Rose for their school academies.
He gonna cancel us by herself.
They still heard it. She heard it.
It is what it is.
But yeah, man, I want to do stuff like that, but I just, got no money to do stuff. I ain't got quiet on y'all boys.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? You got money to do stuff. That's,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe one of these days, like take out time from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I come in and do a little something, shake up the culture.
Straight up, you hustling on these corners, you feel me?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not a corner hustler no more, man. I left that back in the 90s. Yeah. We don't do that no more. That's all I'm saying.
90? All right.
I was going to say, they're kind of like, I don't know. See, like, that was kind of like a question I had before. Like, I've been having this journey. It's like, do people have an obligation to help others, or should people be responsible for helping themselves? That kind of goes into.
I mean, you got to help yourself first so you can be able to help others.
But how can you help yourself if you don't got any resources to do it?
No, I'm saying if as you as a person, like, you can't be obligated to help everybody else if you ain't got it yourself. Like, that's like asking homeless people to help you.
I mean, I ain't talking about that though.
I know what you're saying. I mean, it just, yeah. But that's also a topic Wayne asked, like, about helping everybody or whatever.
But I think he was talking about more so like family and stuff. But I'm saying, like, if you out and about and you see somebody that they don't got enough money to pay for something, do you feel like it's your obligation to help them, or you can be like, well,
I don't feel obligated to do shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. I've been behind people, men and women, who've been in Walmart and they like, it's declined, and they like, I'm sorry, and I've actually paid for their whole groceries or whatever, and they be like, thanks you. I'll be like, man, just please continue. Like, you don't go on, you welcome. Yeah. Like, I don't want you hugging on me, crying on me, and all that. Man. It's no disrespect. It's just I just want to get my shit and go. I gotta go. I got a place to be.
Say, hey, please get out my face and go. Keep going.
No, I did it out the kindness of my heart, and I've done it multiple times or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've even done the whole pay it forward thing. Like, I'm gonna pay for the people food behind me or whatever. Like how much they food is. I won't just be like, I pay for it. I'll be like, how much they food is behind.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna pay for it? Oh yeah, there's, you know what I'm saying? It's $30, it's $50. All right, cool.
Yeah, I did that before. I did that. They were like, it's $30. I'm like, okay. Are you sure? That's a lot of money. I'm like, man, look, I said I'm gonna pay for it. And I said, all right, give me the last 3 people behind me too. Get up out of there.
But yeah, people in the line, that I done did that more than I ever did the pay it forward thing. But it's always somebody in Walmart or somewhere like that just they card to get declined. And a lot of the times I ain't even saying this because they ain't got no money. Like I done been in the line, my card got declined. And it be because of whatever reason, like, you know what I'm saying? The bank had a miscommunication.
Hey, that happened to me and her last week. We were both trying to use our card. Both of them got declined. I'm like, man, I don't know. I know I got money on this.
See, it don't be because of whatever reason. I just know for me, when stuff like that happen, it's a miscommunication or whatever in the internet service. The bank didn't communicate the process at the time.
We had some Cash App junks. They don't take the Cash App cards. So like, okay.
See, and that's what I do. I switch it over. I got like 4 other cards. I'm like, all right, shit, slide this one in. Shit. Oh, that ain't got no. All right, man, you know what I'm saying? That ain't working. All right, y'all stole. Time for me to go.
Let me get up out of here.
Shit, it's nasty work. What you be saying? It's y'all stole, man. I don't want to hear that.
A nasty story. I'm getting out of here.
You got cash, yeah, and give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all messing people time up, man.
Get these card readers fixed in here.
No, sir, you just gotta put a little spit on it and clean your little chip.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not. No, it's clean. Put a little spit on it and clean your little chip reader, man.
Hey, that happened to me down the street at 7-Eleven. This dude was in there with his 2 daughters. He was like swiping his card and it wouldn't work. I was like, damn, I feel bad, man. I'm like, I should pay for it. But then I went next and the same thing happened to me. I said, oh, maybe it wasn't his card. Yeah. But then I did it again. He was like, man, I hope it ain't messing up again. I did it again. It worked. I was like, oh, okay. It was a card reader. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah,
that like, but I thought you were going to say that happened to you where somebody was doing, dude said the card wasn't reading. Now, that happened to me at QT. I was leaving here doing a pod one time. And the dude was like, that man literally like took spit. He spit on his thumb and licked and wiped off his card reader and slid his card in there. And he was like, oh, yeah, it went through. I said,
I'm not putting my card in there.
I said, yeah. I slid my card back in my wallet and flipped my phone up. I'm like, here we go. Like, yeah, I'm not going after that. And I'm not gonna lie. He acted like that shit was normal. Like
I do this all the time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, work now. I'm like,
was that Mickey Mouse?
Oh, that
what
was
happened?
That was Mickey.
What happened?
All right, man. Let's move over into the dating world real quick. We can spin a block and come back if y'all need to. But ghost culture, man.
Man,
You the king of the ghosts?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm the king of unintentional ghosts.
Oh yeah, I've been there before.
I just be forgetting to take people back, and it'd be like a month go by. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hey, who is this? I'm like, oh, they ain't fucking there.
I've been there before. In them days, especially on them dating sites, man. I'm like, hey, are you still interested? You want a meal? Like, nah, definitely. I don't know, man. Like, I think it's getting out of hand. Like, I understand the accidental shit, like that does happen or whatever.
Yeah.
But some people literally just be like, well, I don't want to talk to them no more, so I'm just gonna not talk to them no more.
That's me.
Sad. She seemed like she ghosts people for no reason.
He said you was bougie.
Facts. You said what? You wearing K-Swiss? Let me go ahead and get up out of here. Push it.
I'm cool.
Facts.
It don't be for no reason.
What was the reason?
It's usually because once you start talking to people and you realize who they are, like, why waste my time? What am I supposed to say? Bye?
Absolutely.
Why?
I don't agree with that.
What does that do? Because then that can
shut
continue the
out.
conversation.
You send them a GIF like.
No, you leaving was enough.
Only people I tell bye is a job when I quit. Like, hey, I'm out of here. G.
Not even that.
I do it. I know you explain, but see, the thing is, like, I feel like with that, dudes don't know.
I feel
where
what
they mess
say
up.
too. Yeah,
they don't know where
Bullshit.
they mess up. So I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, it's real guys out here who, one, they ain't got the confidence as most dudes or whatever,
Okay.
or a lot of dudes, and they just mess up. They don't. first of all, they don't have a lot of experience, shooting a shot at women or whatever, and then they kind of just saying kind of whatever it is to impress you sometimes or whatever, and it might come off messed up. Now that's on them. That's their responsibility because they should just be themselves, and that's what I be trying to stress out to a lot of the guys that I'm talking to or whatever. I'm like, don't do that. Like, just be yourself or whatever, and have these conversations or whatever, and just if it don't work out or whatever, just ask them, hey, what could you help me? Like, tell me what I done wrong. Therefore, I know better. I do better next time, but.
She like, I'm not feeling that.
They not getting no love, bro.
Well, I mean, because it's usually it usually be led up to like, oh no, I don't fuck with that anymore, or I don't. That's not something I like, and bye. Like, I'm done talking to you. I'm not gonna continue the conversation because it came up, and that's when the conversation ended. So I kind of assumed that you already know what happened.
It'd be like if I started talking to a chick and I'm like, y'all hate smoking and drinking, and then she like, well, it's fine with me. And then I talk to her. She like, yeah, I'm smoking and drinking at the club. Right. And then I just stopped talking to her. Why you stop talking to me, bro? You doing shit I don't like. Why would I continue talking to you? I don't have to tell you bye. I'm not going to tell no chick, I'll stop talking. I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I be getting ghosts because, like, nigga, life just be happening.
Yeah.
Like, I be like we was having before, like, we shoot the pod on Monday. Now I'm editing all day. I'm doing homework. And then by the time I look up, I forgot to text back people. Let me reply back, oh, you ain't talk to me, or they just done talking like, bro, I'm busy. Like, what do you want me to do? So then you just lose out on people like that. But, I'm not going to tell them why I be leaving, though, either.
Yeah. I started, like, jumping in, like, little subreddits and, threads or whatever. Because it's a lot of those out there for dudes that are unsuccessful in dating or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just jump in here and give my opinion. I'm not going to be out here like, why am I single? Like, what is happening with me? But I'm like, I just want to know, what I'm saying?
What was that voice?
That's all woe is me guy, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand that it's a lot of dudes out there that they might be low key assholes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It might be, but a lot of those dudes in there just be like, man, I'm just trying. And honestly, I can relate to that because it's been situations where I got ghosted, and the last thing I heard from the person that I was talking to was, oh my God, you're too good to be true. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you do this, and this. I've never even had that before or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like where you go? And then they forgot that they added you on Snapchat and followed you on Facebook and all of the, you know what I'm saying? They forgot all about that stuff. So you just, man, all right, I'm just going ahead and ask. I see you posting snaps, so you ain't dead. So I'm just going to ask, oh, well, I just don't think you was healed.
I'm dead.
What? What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, man. Work on yourself.
I just think you need a little bit more time.
Like,
I've been single for 3 years, ma'am. Like, I'm not thinking about nobody.
So that wasn't good enough for you? That what she said?
The fact is that she ghosted me first.
I think the point he's saying is that she just made up something.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, you just gotta take it and go.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's what dudes do.
Yeah.
Not all.
Most.
Most of the time, because it's more so on the guy's responsibility to pursue the woman.
Y'all don't ever shoot y'all shot ever.
I'm not gonna say ever, but
no, hell no. This is what we go back to episode 2. Because like I said, like I was telling him and Wayne, or this was episode 3. Like I was telling him and Wayne, like a woman's idea of shooting a shot is not shooting a shot. Like, it's not how a man has to walk up to a woman at a grocery store, at a gas station, whatever. And I know a lot of people like, oh, I don't think you should talk to people while they working or whatever, while they at the gym, because they trying to pay attention, they trying to do. But I'm like, all right, if this is the only place in the world that I'm going to see this person, I've never seen this person in my life, I'm never going to see this person again, I might need to take the opportunity and shoot my shot now. That's literally the only opportunity. This could be this literally any person that you pass by could be that you are like or find attractive. Maybe finding you attractive. They might be thinking, all right, you know what I'm saying? I just wish this person would shoot their shot. All right, so you shoot your shot. Hey, it might work, it might not. But the thing is, men have to go out of their way and do those things. They have to work up the courage because everybody's not as confident as, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these other fellas. So they got to work up the courage or whatever. And Walk over there, heartbeat, doom, 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 doom. They scared, nervous, like. And then now when they talking, they hey, I think you're pretty. Now they sound goofy as hell. They already think they get to know it. It's all bad. It's hard as hell for us to do this. But women's idea of shooting a shot, like. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I had so many female friends be like, I've been literally eating dinner out with my female friends or whatever, and she was like, why ain't he talking to me? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I just shot my shot at that guy. Why ain't he talking to me? Hey, I'm sitting right across from you, and I did not see you shoot your shot at him. What do you mean? You didn't say a word to this man. No, I gave him
I'm dead. You gotta twitch or something.
I'm like, that man probably think your neck itching. You don't want to scratch it.
Yeah.
Like, that man don't know. Like, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, homie, you know what I'm saying? You interested, bro? Or let me holler at you, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know, my friend over there, she find you attractive or whatever. She thinks she shot at you. No, she didn't. She didn't say a word to me, bro.
He was a white guy?
No, I'm just over exaggerating his
okay.
voice like we always do.
I don't never do that, but I feel you.
I got one word for you.
What?
For sure.
I don't get it. That's 2 words. For sure.
It's not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
For sure is 2 different words.
That's what you said.
For sure.
For sure.
And but you get what I'm saying, dude. Is that what you meant when you said you shot your shot? You gave him the eye. You lifted your glasses up.
I do the eye contact thing.
Oh, see
That's better.
We both double take. Okay, now I'm going over, or you coming over.
See, that's what I be saying. I want it to be obvious. Like, if you staring at me, obvious, yes, that's
Yeah.
obvious as hell.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You've witnessed it. I shoot my shot. Eddie, I don't care. I'm shooting. If I like it long enough, or if I'm staring long enough, obviously I'm interested, so I'm shooting. So if I get the eyes or whatever the case might be, and I feel like I've gotten the eyes, I've gotten the hair flip, I've gotten it, and still gotta know.
Was there somebody behind you?
No.
Dead.
I've gotten all of that, like the eye contact, the triple check. Oh, well, I just didn't think you was interested. I thought you just did it because you wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Different. Yeah. I don't do all that hair flipping and shit because, I mean, it's mainly because men don't notice the small things. So what makes you think they gonna notice that?
Exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna notice it. Yeah, like I can't even read lips. Some people be like just mouthing. I be like, bro, I don't know what you're saying. Like, what are you talking about? Just say it out loud. Like, I don't know. There's no hints. Like, that mother go right over my head. I don't be paying attention. That's hard. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the eye contact thing, that is, to most men, that's not shooting your shot. Like, that's not. That's just you looking
That's
at
your
me.
opinion, though.
I mean, that's all we can give on the podcast. We all give our
I'm
opinion.
staring at you. And you can't tell. Like, I'm not looking at anything. I'm looking at you.
No.
What? Okay.
Some people might get pissed at you staring at them like me right now.
Why you get pissed at me? You talking? What do you mean?
So you agree with that? Like, if a woman's staring at you, you gonna saunter across the room?
We just had that happen last weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what you did?
Yeah. Even
that's-
she said,
that's
I said, I don't know. I think she like you. Like, yeah, she keep looking at you. So yeah, that's what it was. That's how I know it's obvious, because she did it like 1,000 times.
And laughing at like random shit.
You know what I'm saying?
There are definitely times, but like I said, like everybody always says, like the world understands the exception does not make the rule.
I ain't doing that. What you do? None of that. None of that. No hair flips. None of that.
Yeah.
Make it obvious.
Yeah. No, ladies, make it obvious. You heard him. You heard her. Even if you got it, I guess, ladies, now y'all heard the definition from your own species.
Damn.
Your own kind.
Little creature.
Damn. Why you heard it? You heard it from a woman yourself.
Do you think it's less of a man to
Stare a little bit.
Oh, wait. Is it less of a man to have a woman shoot his shot? Do you feel like isn't he not a man if he don't shoot his shot?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's lacking confidence at that point. Then I don't want him.
Yeah, maybe he got turned down like 8 times already.
So
But anyways,
keep going.
oh my god. So
Man, that shit is soul crushing.
man, it's crazy.
Like
They got to shoot it 99 times and then
Shawty wasn't for you.
bro,
terrible.
sometimes men go on a long streak of getting nothing but no's. Nothing but
That's
no's.
not the one.
Tough.
Sometimes they don't just say no. They say, ugh, what the fuck? I'm dead ass. This is what these dudes
You too short for me.
Oh no. Girl, what you think? Well, I'm not shooting my shot at her. Like, what are
That should
you
make
doing?
that shouldn't bother you. I don't know.
What shouldn't bother?
That they're talking about your height and stuff like that. Like when they're
Man, we'll just
What?
smack somebody
Move
over
on.
alopecia.
Man, look. Now what you saying? Like, if it's one time, yeah,
because
but
now she looks bad.
look, but y'all do that almost every time. Like, if I shoot my shot, I'm pretty sure. Like, if I go shoot my shot at 5 random chicks, I'm probably gonna hear all no's. But the point is, like, my nigga, how many times do I gotta hear a no before I be one of them weirdo niggas and snap and be like, you know what? Get me a fucking number. You finna get in this car.
You gotta be that extreme.
But I done heard 1,000 no's already. Like, I done finally
It's
snapped.
not
This
that
my,
crucial.
yeah, I know it's not, but y'all don't be looking at it from the dudes. Like, if you just say no, I'm not interested, cool. Like, that's what I feel like. I don't really care, honestly, but like, y'all just be making up lies for no reason.
Facts.
Like, why do y'all gotta lie? Just, like, you be saying, just say what it is. Just say that.
Facts.
No,
I
I'm
got
not
a boyfriend.
interested. Yeah, man, you ain't got no boyfriend. Like, come on, man. Why you lying?
I guess lessen the blow.
That is
My favorite thing to do back when I used to shoot my shot all the time. My favorite thing to do. I got a boyfriend. What's his name? If it take her too long to think of her own boyfriend name, you're lying. See, it's time for me to go. I dodged the bullet, ma'am. You
Right.
just capped out.
Hey, when we worked at Comscope, we was talking about like shooting our shots and stuff like that. And Matt was like, yeah, I get a girl number, you know what I'm saying? But I make sure I call her right on the spot. I was like, bro, you don't think that's creep behavior? What if she just gave you a fake number so you leave her alone? She might think you gonna hurt her. He said, I don't give a fuck. She gonna give me her number. I'm like, that's the point, nigga. you want to threaten her because she don't want to give you her number, fool.
But that's a thing they do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, but that goes to what I don't like when he be saying, like, if a girl at the gas station, that might be the only time you ever see her. I be like, nah, I ain't taking my chance, bro. Cause I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my. See if
That's why I say I gotta make it obvious that I can shoot my shot.
See if you shoot the shot at the person that's working or whatever, and they say no, all right, just humbly accept your no. Like for if you get 1,000 no's in a day, I still say humbly accept your no, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when it's all over with, you decide whenever you want to stop shooting your shot. So if you got 500 no's, man, it just ain't your day. Tune it up. Walk on through.
Getting 500 no's in a day is insane. Nigga been outside all day.
Right.
Shooting inside.
Now you sound like serial.
And nigga,
Why you asking to me?
She said you a serial shooter.
man, what you trying to do that you gotta ask
Right.
500 out? That's
It was an over exaggeration.
I know, calm down.
Oh, okay.
Do you like when dudes shoot they shot at you like on Facebook and stuff?
No.
But what if that's the only place they see you? Still no.
Still no.
So they should just pull up on you in person.
Yeah.
Nigga live in Wyoming. He should pull up to.
That's a no already.
What if he willing to relocate?
Maybe.
Dang, a maybe for the relocate from Wyoming. Hey, that's real. That's real. That's real black.
What?
Real black, not Rio.
Oh, all right.
Oh, weak ass thing.
For sure.
I'm just saying, man. You got another topic? Not you, her. I think you just went. Yeah. My topic's lame. I don't want to do my topics. I got trash topics.
I don't know.
What's your cryptocurrency look like? You still buying?
I haven't checked it in a minute. I don't know.
I mean, I sold all that stuff. somebody was like, Cardano is going up. I went and checked it. It was still like the same as when I sold it. I'm like, y'all just be saying stuff, man. I did say we're gonna talk about cryptocurrency, but I don't feel like talking about it right now because I sold all mine, and I haven't even checked none of that stuff since I sold it. All right.
Women with acne, how do y'all feel? You don't talk to women who have acne?
I don't really care.
Man, that's never been a thing for me. Like, it don't matter if you got acne or whatever the case is. If it just matters what I'm attracted to.
But if it can be controlled, then they choose not to.
I don't know that.
I don't know that.
I don't know that until I guess I actually shoot my shot for the 500th time of the day and get denied by a woman with back knee.
Back knee. That's why you got back knee anyway. And just walk off. That's insane to bring up a girl back knee when she diss you.
I mean, people do that though.
Yeah.
When they get shot down, that's another thing. Like men get shot down, they're so quick to say all types of insult to you.
Hey,
See,
they want you to feel like they did.
Yeah, that's what I don't agree with, man. Like, I hop in the car, play you some DMX, and go home.
They said some DMX.
You gotta play something aggressive, man.
See, now what you saying? All right, so you saying they do that when they get shot down, but y'all do the same thing before they even get a chance. Get your little head ass on with me, boy. Like, goddamn. And now he talking about you. Oh, but you wanted me a few minutes ago. Like, nigga, you just roasted me. I can't roast you back. Like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is real crazy when women be judging dudes off shooting a shot from the passenger seat of their friend's car and stuff like that. Like, just because I'm riding with my homie don't mean I don't have a Porsche. Like, it don't mean nothing.
I mean, yeah, they should ask. But if find out you don't have a car, then that's a different story.
I don't know. I feel like it. I mean, yeah, what you saying is true too. But like, cause I ain't gonna date nobody that ain't got no car. Like, what are you doing in your life? If you ain't got no car.
I get that. I understand.
But yeah, I'm not gonna assume that she don't have a car. But if I was to shoot my shot at the girl and her friend, I'm gonna shoot my shot at the one that is driving, cause she has the car currently. Cause I know she got a car, so I'm gonna shoot my shot at her.
That also speak volumes, like why they riding with her. Like they can be giving signs that they're broke.
Like, well, you rolled with me last week.
Okay.
So that don't mean you're broke.
Right.
Yeah, and that one girl was shooting her shot at you. The one who made us take the picture.
No, she was.
Oh.
She was hinting at things, but yeah.
I don't know, man. This dating, I'm just glad I'm not a part of it. This dating scene is disgusting.
Because people like her made it that way.
People like who? Her? You?
Yeah, her.
Brittany?
How did I make it that way?
Because the way y'all be acting, y'all be too good for people, man.
I just know what I want.
Man, I ain't trying to hear all that. I seen her turn this white dude down, right?
Oh.
We was at the gym, right? He was like, yeah, I really like your eyes. I want to take you out on a date. Maybe get to know you. She's like, yeah.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Did this happen?
It did not.
Oh, okay. I almost fell for it. You right. What? You good at that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
episode 13 all over.
He can make up a good story.
That's the
man.
All right, don't even worry about it. I ain't telling no more stories on this podcast because y'all don't want to.
Don't tell no more cap stories, man.
I don't never lie. I don't gotta lie about nothing.
But anyway, back to the acne, the back knee. I don't know. I just, like I said, it's never been. When I was single and I used to shoot my shot or whatever, I had to be attracted to that person first and foremost for me to even walk up to be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just go ahead and see what it's about. Like, I'm not just going to, I'm not attracted to her, but let me see what it's about anyway. Like, no, absolutely not. But I don't know. A lot of people's acne, it's a little.
When I have pimples, I be having them in the worst places. Like, I have one, like, right here by my nose, like, right here on my forehead. My forehead already big. And I be having one right there. Like, come on, man.
No
Why?
comment.
Some people have, like, that pepperoni face.
I'm dead.
Like,
that girl at the gym last week had that came with
so
the
that's like, no, I can't.
I'm dead. Nah. I feel yes. That's crazy.
So you ain't shooting your shot at the acne?
Nope.
You ain't gonna go help him get cleared?
No. The internet gives them options every day. There's an ad when they're scrolling through Instagram.
They listen to the internet. They
You
gonna
don't sympathize with their struggle at all.
Nope.
man. They gonna look
All
up
right,
how the current
so-
acting. They gonna be like, nah, nigga, you got AIDS. You dead already. Like what?
All right, so just to let y'all know, if you shoot your shot at Brittany, if you got acne, don't even pull the trigger, man. Don't do it. Save yourself the heartbreak. It's gonna be your 500th no of the day.
Nah, she like type that jump there, jump off. Ew, no. What are you driving? That's type of stuff she asks. What are you driving? What is your car?
I do ask that first.
See, I'd never ask nobody that. What kind of car you drive? I mean, but I would just.
So I need to know if you're in.
You need some wheels?
No, because I need to know if you like into cars and shit. Like, because that's what I'm into.
See, I ain't
So,
into cars.
He gonna be like, yeah, I'm Johnny on the spot.
They ask me what I'm driving. I'm gonna say a Intrepid, cause you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't care. I just want to like, hey, and then I pull up in my my Neon. We good. We straight. You feel? What is wrong with you, man? Pick your head up. Keep your head up, man. All right. Since y'all
I can't call you a capper because if I explain why you capping, then I gotta dox you and now they know where to pull up on you at. See, I can't tell them what you capping about because then they gonna know that, you know what I'm saying, where to find you. You know what I'm saying? But just know that's cap.
They already know I'm on the block all day 24/7. You know what I'm saying? In these streets, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Call me Franklin Saint. Is that what his name? Is that his name? Franklin Saint
I don't know.
from Snowfall? Yeah, that's me. I'm just letting you know. But let's switch gears. Let's take this to self. Do y'all know y'all flaws?
Absolutely.
Yes. Not all, though.
Give me 3.
3.
Whoa.
I give you one that's gonna cover 3.
All right.
Procrastination.
That only covers 1. Sorry.
Nah, that covers 3.
That's 1.
That's 3.
That's 1.
That's 3.
That's 1.
You gonna tell me to be on time? Nope, not gonna do it.
Well, we already know
That's
that.
one.
That's terrible.
That's one right there.
That's disgusting, too.
That's one right there. Oh, yeah. Dang, bro. I forgot to text you back. Up, you thought you was ghosted. That's 2 right there. That's 2 right there. Up. Dang, you ain't pay the bill. Oh, snap. I got to pay it late.
We know that's facts. That's worst roommate I ever had.
Man, that's cap, man. He finna.
All right, you top 3. The other roommate was the nigga who brought when I was in college. Nigga
What about that guy who let that man put them clothes on top of his body? How good was he as a roommate?
He was pretty good to me.
Oh, okay.
But when I was in college, this nigga brought. We had me and the boy. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't know if people know his business. We had some chicks over. You know what I'm saying? One of the roommates bust in with some scissors. I'm gonna cut this bitch. It was like random. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Bro, she was behind the door screaming like, no. Bro, I'm like, what's going on, bro? I'm like, what's happening? I didn't know what to do. I ain't gonna lie. That was when I was strictly wearing glasses. I'm like, dang, I'm Velma out here. What if he knock my glasses off? We all gonna die because I can't see nothing without my glasses. Then we had to break it up though eventually. Long story short, I never heard from them chicks again. I don't know what happened after that. That nigga just moved out the house after that because that nigga was weird. I'm like, man. Other dude was like, man, we should have beat that nigga up. I'm like, nah, man. We would have been kicked out too. So then where we gonna go? I forgot where we was going with that.
Honestly, though, like I'm pretty sure I got other flaws. I think everybody got a medley of flaws.
I don't got none. I'm perfect.
Here we go.
I'm the most handsome on this podcast. I think I know my biggest flaw is what you want to call it? Selfish. What does that mean?
You're pretty bossy too, by the way.
Me? Yeah. Somebody got to take charge around this motherfucker. I don't feel like that's a flaw.
That's definitely
not a flaw. I'm a team player.
This man want to play Sims with no autonomy.
Yeah,
Like, when you play the Sims, your character got to stand there and look at the refrigerator till you come back to.
I can make sure they doing what they supposed to do. What is y'all laughing at? Life is not a joke, and this is y'all problem.
All right, pick your third.
That was my first.
No, man.
No, you're not gonna give me a flaw, nigga. You ain't me. What the hell? What's wrong with you?
All right, man, go ahead.
Let me see. I don't know, man. I know that when can't say lazy because I'm not lazy. I'm not messy. Hold on, you give me one while I think.
Hers?
Yeah.
Or you want to give you one of yours?
No, she give her own.
I said, you better take mine.
Communication, and I am selfish.
Oh yeah, that's definitely me. But I ain't gonna put that as one of my flaws since she used it. I know I got terrible communication skills, but I text back fast. Unlike some people I know.
Procrastination.
Terrible.
Covered it.
Terrible people.
Covered it.
Is perfectionism a flaw?
Kind of go with the bossy.
No,
Facts.
we're not doing that.
Facts.
You don't ever push my buttons. False. False. What do you mean? No, we're not doing that. I don't like that. No. Why y'all agreeing? No. Fuck. No. What? I don't like none of that. None of that. No. Bossy and professionals don't got nothing to do with each other at all. And I'm not bossy. And then I think about this.
My bad, boss. My bad, boss.
No, shut up. No, because I just thought about this. So we were playing Grand Theft Auto a few years ago. And he was like, man, I bet you feel like you're the leader of us, huh? I was like, I am. No, fuck y'all, man.
It's nothing, man. It's no offense.
No, I'm offended.
Stubborn.
Who's stubborn?
You.
Bro, why is this ain't, what do y'all know? Y'all supposed to tell y'all flaws, not mine. I'm not stubborn. I don't like this. Yeah. I don't like this segment. I'm cutting this out. I shouldn't even brought this shit up.
Hey, this the segment that's gonna go viral right now.
Oh, fuck y'all.
I'm cruel.
Cruel?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's facts.
You just be picking the wings off flies and shit.
Cruella DeVille right here beside
You
me.
kicking puppies?
Might as well.
Yeah, I don't like dogs.
She don't like
I agree with that, but I ain't finna kick no puppies now.
she don't like niggas named that rhymes with Beyonce either. Just saying. It's an inside. It's a nigga that name rhymes with Beyonce.
I kind of picked that up because I got searched.
He said I searched. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of my own. I say, is impulsiveness, would that be a flaw? Because that's me all day. I'm not planning nothing. I'm going to either do it then or I ain't going to do it at all. I'm not planning nothing.
It's only a flaw when it's a
And
detriment to you.
perfectionism is one.
You Googling?
Yeah.
All right, let me Google too.
The top flaws.
It's got pretty quiet.
I'm rebellious.
Procrastination.
I don't feel like that's true. I don't think you're rebellious.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. Matter of fact, she one of the people I think that's be like a rebel just because she want the attention. She's an attention seeker.
I do like attention.
That should be a flaw. That should be a flaw. You
Maybe
like
to
too
go
much
with
attention.
the egotism.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one for me. Unemotional.
Facts.
Hey, calm down.
No, it's not for myself.
Oh, I'm finna say, calm down over there.
I agree.
Facts.
What the fuck? I don't like stubborn on this. No, you conceded for sure. Yes.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. If I gotta be stubborn, you gotta be conceited. Yeah, do that. Do that. Nah, bro, I'm dead. Stop doing that. But yeah, I think my biggest flaw is selfishness though. I'm always about self and I don't care. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But I feel like if I can't do it, or if I ain't gonna do it, who else gonna do it, man? I might as well just think about myself when I'm doing shit. I can't rely on everybody. So, gotta. Hey Wayne, what you think your flaws are?
I ain't got no flaws. I'm the best thing that happened to this podcast since sliced bread.
Wayne, we ain't had bread on this podcast.
I'm the bread. Yeah.
What was that? Why did you lean back like that? Hey, my chest hurt. All right, man. I'm done with
Shout
that.
out my boy Wayne Wax, man.
Man, I'm done. Hey, tell that man to reply back in the group. Anybody's got any more topics? I got a few of them, but they kind of general, boring topics for me. Ooh. We already talked about this. I don't want to bring it back up. You got a topic, Renee?
No.
You? Or you want to save them?
It's up to you, man.
It's up to you. It's your topics.
It don't matter to me, man. Look.
All right.
Oh, do women got to make a certain pay
No.
to? Oh.
No.
That's
What-
something you care about.
Ladies in listening.
No.
Ladies.
See, pause. This is why we need a woman on the podcast. Because we be having a whole lot of men and women topics, but no woman to answer. Let me tell you. But go ahead.
Ladies, women, the majority of men do not care about how much money that you make. It's a non-motherfucking factor. I got that from Evelyn.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Why you say it's not?
Because the same way we turn our nose down at certain men who drive certain cars and stuff like that, it's the same way around if they ain't making no money.
See, that's different. You said, all right, if you got a job, we don't care where you work. But if you ain't got no job, you just a bum, then yeah, we care.
Okay, they could be working like a job paying $8.
If
You okay with that?
If a
Yeah, we don't
woman,
care.
if a woman is attractive enough to that specific guy, and he can afford by every single means, he will wife her up, move her in, and pay for her entire existence. A man
Facts.
does not care what a woman makes.
Yeah, I care
He
about
will
stuff
move her across the country and try to build an empire around him and her relationship.
And me,
You know-
like, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, he don't care if she work at McDonald's. He don't care if she pushing a broom in the parking lot of QT. Don't matter.
See, me, I'm not into the whole pay all the bills thing. So, like, if I date a chick and we move in, I would want her to either, like, get a better job or something, though. Like, I don't really care where she...
Okay.
I mean, because I have goals and plans that, you know what I'm saying, we need more money to reach. But I don't care where she work. Like, but she just can't be...
Eventually, she has to get on the train of coming up.
I mean, okay, let's say if I'm bringing in $1,000 a week versus her $200. I mean, I don't really care, but if she's trying to help out, then it's gonna be more stress on her to help out than it is for me. Then it's gonna be like, oh, I'm paying all the bills. I could have just stayed by myself. I'm gonna pay all the bills. That's how I look at it. A lot of people don't look at it that way, and they like to like. I guess I don't want to say some men, but I mean, yeah, some men like to pay all the bills. I'm not into that. It just makes me look at a woman sideways, and like it turns me off when I see women who be with dudes and don't want to contribute to the household as far as bills. Like, sure, you can clean and all that shit. I can do that too. I don't really care.
Absolutely. I mean, a guy is only going to care about certain stuff like that if he ain't trying to be on his shit. Like, most likely it's going to be a bum or some dude who don't care to work. He want to know how much money that a woman is making so he can live off her. He can borrow her car keys and stuff like that. But the majority of dudes, if they stable and got their stuff together, it's not going to matter.
Yeah. Like
I mean, it's a huge plus if you making decent money because that's less money that he'll spend or more money that she can spend on herself. But he's gonna do what he's gonna do regardless.
Yeah, because like if I talk to a chick, the question I'm never asking is, well, how much you make or what do you work?
Never ask that question.
I don't care. Like if you say you at work, if we talking, I'm like, okay, she got a job. I'm not gonna be like, well, do you got a job? Because I don't care. You're not paying my bills. I'm not paying yours. Yours is getting paid somehow. It ain't got shit to do with me.
Not gonna ask you how much you make an hour. Not gonna ask you what you do for a living.
None of that. And I stopped talking. I ghost people when they ask where I work at. Because it's like, it's not your business. Like, why do you need to know where I work at?
So she can decide if she gonna ghost you or not.
Yeah, she already ghosted now because she asked me where I work at. What do you do for work? Work? Why you got to be such an asshole about it? Why you worry about where I work at? You finna bring me lunch or something? That's the first thing I always say. You bringing me lunch or something? Or are you creeping or something? What do I need to creep for? I just want to know. No, too bad. And next you know, I'm out of there. Sailed away. Well, we know you care about how much a dude make.
Well, yeah, because we both need to be coming up at the same time, not behind each other.
See, that's the thing. Most women care about how much a dude makes, either because it's a medley of reasons, but main two is because she wants to know, does he have enough to take care of himself so I don't have to take care of him? Or she want to know, how much is he gonna take care of me?
When you
can he pay all the bills?
When you ask a dude, what comes to your mind when you want to know the answer to that?
The first one, because I'm not carrying nobody.
So you just want to know that he can take care of himself.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you?
And mainly, like, if things were to fall, like, do we have something to, like, fall back on?
See, this is why you should have been on the podcast last week when we talked. Was it last week
No,
or
it was
before
Candy
last?
Shop.
Oh, so how do you feel a relationship should be?
50-50.
Why? I mean, I'm asking because the girl that we had on the other joint, did you hear her? You probably didn't. But she was like, she don't want to be 50-50 with a dude and then come home and have to clean up and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, so if you doing 50-50 and the dude come home and clean up, she said he not a leader then. So, like, if he help her with household chores and stuff, he's not a leader. He not a man. I'm like, that's stupid. So he can't go to work and help around the house? Like, that don't make any sense.
It could still be 50-50, and there is certain chores I feel like men should do overall. And if he ain't doing it, then you got to go. So, like, taking out the trash and stuff like that.
I already knew that's finna come. I don't care about that shit.
I agree with that.
I don't
Because
like
we
that
can
shit.
both clean up. Like, if you're not lazy, the house shouldn't be dirty no way.
But what I was saying, like, on that one episode, I'm like, okay, let's say if I'm at work all day and you clean up and the trash is full. Like, some chicks just wait till the dude come home to take the trash. I'm like, if you've been here 10 hours, why don't you just take the fucking trash out?
I don't know. See,
I'll
the
take out
reason
the trash now.
the reason I don't the number one reason I don't want my woman to take out the trash is because I feel like women are not as concerned with their safety as dudes are concerned with their safety. Like, don't get me wrong, there are predators out there that'll try a woman and all the vans and stuff like that. But most women don't sit around and think about that stuff. Like they try to push it as far as out of their head as possible, whatever, and they don't want to accept that as a reality or whatever because they scared it might happen or whatever. But dudes, like, we are already understanding that if somebody can get over on us, they're gonna fucking do it. Like, if he can pull up on me and rob me, he's gonna do it. Like, I'm pretty sure you know someone, a man at some point that's been robbed or attempted to be robbed. Like, people take less concern or less care if they do certain things to a man that they wouldn't do to a woman. Like, you got those malicious dudes that only want to do stuff to women, and those are, like I said, the dudes that's on sex trafficking and stuff like that. But as a man, I'm more inclined to think about, all right, when me and my woman walk into a restaurant, all right, I'm gonna sit with my back. I'm gonna sit facing the door. Like, I need to survey all the exits. Women just go into a restaurant and just be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down here, or I don't care what side we sit on. Like, so I really don't like the idea of her. It's late night. Usually, you don't take out the trash early in the morning. You take it out midday, late night. And if she doing that by herself or whatever, or doing that when I'm not at home, then somebody might throw her ass in a white van, and I don't like the idea of that. Like, that's not something. Even though it's the likelihood chances of that happening, you better off. You more likely to win the lottery or get struck by lightning. But it can happen, and that's what scares me the most. So I'm like, I just do it myself, and when I go there, inherently, I don't leave the house without my gun. So when I go there, if somebody tries something, yeah, they it's not gonna be a pretty outcome for them.
I don't like that example.
Why is that?
Because why is it always got to be nighttime to take out the trash?
Because every single time I take out the trash is nighttime.
Yeah.
I take trash out when it's daytime. That's what I'm like. Like, nigga, if I'm at work from 4 to 2 and you here all day, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just can't take the trash out when you.
I don't care if it's the weekend.
that's crazy,
I never take out my trash in the day.
I hear what you're saying about that for sure, because, like, that means that they care more. Like, if they really are concerned, they thought about that, like, far out that far.
I don't look at shit like that.
Like,
I feel like if something gonna happen to anybody, it's gonna happen. Regardless, you taking the trash out or not.
But that's what I'm saying. But you can limit, if she in the house instead of taking out the fucking trash, you limit those chances. Even if it's by a smaller percent. It's a percent that's been.
that's cool.
Subtracted.
But I listen to all the crime shit. So I'm thinking something more likely gonna happen if she at the gas station or on her way to work or something like that, rather than taking out the trash. But that's what I'm saying.
Those are things that can't be minimized. She got to go to the gas station. She got to go to work. She got to,
See.
but she don't have to take out the trash if you there to take it out with your gun. She don't have to.
I mean, she don't have to go to the gas station. By that definition, then I can just go for her.
Yeah, but
People
you gonna
do
be.
that.
I mean, people do that, but are you gonna be doing everything? Like, are you
Might
gonna
as
go to
well.
work for it too?
I might as well. Shit, make sure,
Nah,
man.
no,
Make
no,
sure.
absolutely not. I'm just saying, if you,
man.
it's, you
Just-
don't
What
have to
about
go
cutting
to.
the grass though?
You don't have to go to. I mean, that's if you got a house. Most people don't got no house, so they don't have to worry about that.
I'm not cutting the grass either. I'm hiring somebody.
See me, if I had like a big old house with if it's like a little square patch, I'm not paying nobody to cut this little patch of grass. But if it's a big old house, I probably still want to do it. I give me a ride a lawnmower, put my beats on, you know what I'm saying, put my sunglasses on, my straw hat, and I'm just gonna sit on the.
That's a car buying a Ryan lawnmower. Most of them are. Depends on which ones you're getting. Cause me, I want the one with the controls of that thing. I want to spin. If I have to get one of them mugs,
I'm gonna get whatever I can afford, and all day I'm just like, even if I'm like this or like this,
no, I need
I'm
to be
still
like
gonna
that.
be
I need
listening.
to be
I'm
boxing.
still gonna be listening to my
I need to
music,
be boxing when I'm
sipping on
doing it.
whatever I'm sipping on.
What you sipping on?
And it could be anything. It could be, you know what I'm saying, little ginger ale, little water, little Arnold Palmer.
So soda, water, or tea.
All right. Yeah, soda, water, or tea.
I'm glad we got that established.
Yeah.
Ginger ale or soda to you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's not.
But yeah,
I'm gonna let them have it.
What?
it's not.
No.
It is. So
Oh my god.
You have to have soda in it for it to be a soda. There's no soda in ginger ale.
back
I
to
thought
the
it was
topic.
Club soda with ginger.
It's
Not
not.
club
Club
soda.
soda is club soda, and
Man.
Dr. Pepper is
Back to the
Sprite
topic.
and all
I
that.
just don't believe in gender roles. I believe anybody can do anything.
I don't believe in gender
mean,
roles, but I
I
do
agree
believe
to
in
that.
protecting my woman. That's how I feel about it.
I just don't. Cause like, hey,
Like I said, it's not about. Oh, you know, so now you got to take over her whole life. It's just about minimizing.
see, when
I
you
can
say
sit with-
Yes.
when you saying
I
that,
can
I feel the same way. Cause it's like, I used to do that, but now I just like I ain't gonna say I don't care, but a lot of women online tell me, don't fucking worry about them. Let them do what the fuck they want to do. Cause I'd be like, you shouldn't wear.
See, but that's the same women that be like, Will Smith should have slapped that man for protecting his wife. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same women.
so
It's nonsense.
women that says they need Will Smith is, what do you feel on them?
All I'm saying is, if you gonna say that you don't need a man to protect you or take care of you, then don't be applauding Will Smith for standing up and.
No. That ain't what I'm saying.
And
I'm
what you
saying like
saying?
women be like, when I be like, man, women shouldn't wear such and such just to minimize the risk. They be like, well, just tell the dudes not to do such and such. I'm like,
No,
man, that ain't the
absolutely
point.
not. Take accountability.
That's not the point. That's all I be
Gotta-
saying. So I just be like, fuck it.
I don't care. They say there's victim blaming. No, it's not. It's not victim blaming. Like,
So you feel like women should wear
women should wear
certain stuff?
what they want to wear.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like if you get the wrong type of, if you draw the wrong type of attention, you got to understand why.
Also, I mean, there is dudes who don't care what you wearing.
Exactly. If they pulling up in a white van, you can have a bubble coat on and a sweater and a hoodie on top of that, and they still gonna do what they gonna do.
But wearing
But
certain stuff is gonna
It's
attract
gonna
more.
heighten that
Yeah.
percentage by a certain amount. That's what I'm saying. Minimize the risks. I wouldn't do anything that I can to minimize the risks.
I don't be caring. I go out there with all my gold chains on, jewelry flashing. You know what I'm saying? Hop in my Ferrari and it's
Yeah,
up.
you also got 7 guns on you when you go
I
out.
don't never. I don't even own a firearm,
Oh my God!
but I do got a katana.
Please make a cap button.
You run up on me, boy.
Please make a cap button.
I turn into Jin Sakai. Run up on me, boy. See what that sword feel like. And then you know how you put it back in the sheath.
Oh man, you said mine was trash when I did that.
What'd you say?
When I flipped mine out, you was like, nah, that was weak.
Do it. That shit ass. Why would you say pain? What type of you gotta? Bro, that's ugly. What is that?
Man, come on, man.
It's like you hitting a pail or something.
You respect Pain from Naruto, man.
Never seen him.
Oh my, all right, man. Come on, man.
I never seen. I mean, I know who he is, but I never got that far in
Oh,
Naruto.
you didn't?
I gave up on that
thought
show.
you was.
by
I
that
thought,
point.
dang, you gave up on One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah,
You gonna give up on Bleach next?
I gave up on Bleach.
Oh my
I
God.
gave up on Bleach when they look. All right, to be fair, this when I was watching anime on Netflix, and they only put like 2 seasons on there.
Yeah.
They ran out. I thought that was the end of the show, so I never watched it again. And then I got on like Hulu, and I'm like, oh shit, this way too many. Like, I'm not watching this no more. I'm done with this. I moved on. I watched the other stuff after that. I'm done.
That's what people gonna say about the pod, man.
They already do.
Exactly.
They already do.
You gotta keep pushing, viewers.
Man, look, these people ain't real. They don't even listen to the podcast.
Get here.
I guarantee you, all the people that share it don't even listen to this. Probably like 3 of them. They ain't really supporters. But if we blow up, oh, I was listening to them from the beginning. Oh man, y'all hiring? Nope, because y'all didn't listen. What's your favorite episode? Oh, the last one. What was the last one called? See?
To me, man, my favorite 2 episodes is now. Now, I think I'm gonna fuck with this one, but now,
It's gonna be the worst episode
now,
because y'all did too much lying. But go ahead.
man, oh my god, you still defend? Bro. All right, man. No shade and the candy shop.
I hated No Shade.
No shade. What?
Cause y'all.
So what was your favorite one? Oh, Sly Cooper Boys.
Man, I don't know. Probably that one. I like Do You Believe too. I like what was that one episode?
Which one?
I don't know.
It depends. Which topic did we cover?
I don't remember. I just know about the thumbnail.
Oh, I
I
definitely.
told you I just be in the moment. I don't watch them back. I don't know.
I definitely cannot tell you then. I can't tell you which one it was.
Put a name on it was cool. I just didn't like the audio. The one we talking about the Creep Boys.
I don't know. We did a lot. We the Violators.
Yeah, we talking about a specific violator though.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, him.
When you make it big,
No, we're not hiring you.
didn't ask.
She just think the
Like
job's
when you
gonna be
make it
there.
big off of social media, like as an influencer, content creator, and things like that, should you quit your part-time
Yes,
job?
Absolutely.
Quit all the jobs.
All the jobs.
Every job.
Wow. So you?
Expand.
I'm trying to quit the job as soon as this blow up. I'm ready to quit
Expand.
right now.
Oh wow.
I second that motion. Expand.
Who want to work and do
I mean,
this?
just to have something to fall back on. You never
No.
know. People
That part-time job ain't gonna
emotions
get it.
change every day, so they might not want to follow you anymore. Then what?
Don't blow your money when you get it.
The sponsor done already paid me for a year, or they didn't already hire me for a 6-month contract.
Okay.
So I got 6 months to figure it out before I had to run back and get this part-time job back.
Man, look, this is demanding.
I mean, this is a job too. That's why I say you got to still keep a part-time job. Say full-time.
No, because it like okay, let's say this blow up, we getting 5,000 viewers per. Now we doing 2 episodes a week. That's gonna be a lot of editing. It already take a long time to edit. And now, if I'm using one camera, which I don't like using one camera, like right now, I hate using one camera because I feel like it hurts the viewership. I mean, the viewing me-ship or whatever you want to call it. It's just like a worse sort for me when I'm looking at one camera. I like to show like the different switches, different people's faces when they talking.
Okay.
But like, if I'm doing multiple cameras, 2 episodes, that's a lot of editing. And then on top of it, I got to do all the artwork. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I'm doing all the clips and segments. Somebody else post them for me, but other than that, I'm doing all the other stuff. And now I can just focus on that. And now I don't have to go to work. Like, dang, man, I edited all night. I stayed up way longer than I should have edited. Now I got to go to work and listen to these people bitch about nothing. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm ready to get up out of here. So if I can just finish editing for the day, I don't got to go to work tomorrow. I'm cool. Oh, man, the podcast don't got to come out till Friday. It's Tuesday. I don't got to go to work. I'm finna chill all day Wednesday. All day. Taking me a day off in the middle of the week. But can't do that if I got to go to work. Now you got to go in and go help somebody else dream and worry about what they standards is, follow their rules. You can't take a little 5-minute breather when you tired. None of that. Yeah, think about it. I be trying to tell him to quit his job all the time. Let's go full time and do everything.
We ain't making enough money. We gotta get some more return.
I don't be caring. I be
Exactly.
ready to work. You got to put the work in, and we don't put enough work in.
I like being on the side of the road because I'm on a billboard, not because I'm hitchhiking.
Don't got to hitchhike.
Because
man.
I'm living in the
See,
tent.
I don't have that problem because I'm in the streets trapping all day. I just pay my bills like that. You feel me?
Bro, I'm glad you're not a rapper.
Because I don't be capping.
No, because you would be capping in your raps.
Nah, that's what them other guys do, not me.
Facts.
See,
Facts.
I mean, let's talk about this, man. Like, okay, yes, we do this, and there's the other stuff, like the regular jobs. I be wanting to do more stuff like this because it makes me work harder to get away from that job. I don't ever want to get used to working a job. I don't ever want to go back into that job. So that's why I be so angry on the inside when people don't be wanting to be on time and do stuff. Like, I just be mad. I be like, man, I'm wasting my time, man. Like, this shit is pointless right now. I might as well just go back to working full time and just throw all this shit away in the trash. So that's how I be feeling.
But you want to go to one extreme or the other.
Yes,
You gotta have a middle ground. You can't just be like,
I don't want a middle ground.
all right, because if all right, let's say we making no money off this, and I quit my job.
Okay, but I'm not saying you quitting your job though. That's in this scenario. I'm talking about you're not quitting your job. But I'm saying like I've been middle ground the entire 8-9 years I've been doing this. So now that I want to go 100% right now, nobody else is want to go to 100% with me. That's how I feel. Like if I tell her, hey, let's shoot or whatever, let's go do something, let's go half on the business, let's do it. And then like if I hear it up tomorrow, she'll be like, oh, I don't feel like it. I'm like, all right, what's the point? I don't ever want to do this shit no more.
I don't know, man. Maybe you need to like wait until shit clear up and get better. Because right now everybody is struggling. Like you can't.
It's so hard to just
get all that.
Like the time, like right now, I mean, we are living in the worst time to be an adult in my adult life.
Well, for me,
like, I mean, I don't know if you felt any of the lack that these past 2 years have put on everybody, but dog, people is struggling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, like eviction is at an all-time high.
Yeah, I know.
Unemployment is right behind.
But if I'm not working at a job 24/7 to not be evicted, then I don't fucking care. Like either I'm gonna work way more overtime than I need to and catch up, or I'm just gonna do my regular job, normal hours, and do my own business. I'm gonna do both of them simultaneously.
But if you can't expect to make it if you work in all the overtime and don't put in no time on your craft.
That's my point.
But you got to have a middle ground. You can't go.
I have a middle ground.
Or the other.
I have a middle ground right now. As soon as I get off work, I'm doing this. It's no other time.
Okay, that's what
so
I'm saying.
I feel like everybody else should be doing that. That's what my thing is. Like after you get off work, what else you doing besides doing nothing?
But you kind of like being you only basing it off your personal scenario. You don't know what everybody else got going on in their own personal lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like nobody's sitting around. I'm not like, for instance, me. I'm not sitting around being like, yeah, Swan, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get evicted. I'm finna get, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna lose my car. Like I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm struggling or whatever. I'm just trying to make it on my end. Like the shit. Yeah. I might not be here shooting a pod, or I might not be here doing the other stuff or whatever. Blah 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 blah. But I'm taking care of other stuff that you're not witnessing me take care of. Like I'm not just not doing nothing. I'm not like laying in my bed eating Cheetos or whatever. Dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people got other stuff going on. Like I get it. Like, especially right now. Like that's why I was telling you the other day when we was on the phone. I'm like, bro, if we was doing this back in 2018 and 19, we could have been superstars. Like, bro, like we had nothing but free time. Gas was $1.12 a gallon. Like we literally just sit at the crib or whatever. Like you had cut back on doing music videos all together. Like you wasn't really doing them as much back then. Like if we would have done this then,
it would have been good.
It would have been. We was blowing money on, like I said, on DoorDash every day. Like I was buying 2 pounds of crabs and lobsters and stuff like that, just smashing on that stuff. Now, honestly, it's just a different time. Like, I think once you'll get what you're looking for out of the people that's around you or whatever, once they can get on their feet and climb up, and then the times or whatever lack up on people's current situations.
All right, so what you saying? Okay, so when we do different things, so like, okay, if I'm behind the camera all the time, the only thing I can do is just sit here and wait till people are available. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm just sitting here waiting on everybody else, either they're working 2 or 3 jobs. I'm like, okay, what else could everybody else be doing that they're making money rather than doing nothing? Because I just don't see it as far as me. Because I'm like, okay, if I don't have nothing to shoot, I mean, there's nothing I can do besides come up with more ideas of nothing or do stuff. But I'm like, it ain't gonna take all the time in the world for me. So I just be like, dang, man, what is everybody else doing that they so busy that they can't forward their dreams? It's just for everybody. Like,
I mean, other people, like different people got different responsibilities. Like, I mean, some people taking pregnant girlfriends to the clinic and
but they don't take all day though.
I mean, it takes that takes a lot of time.
Nah, fam, I don't
like
hear that
if
shit.
you like that shit is important, bro. Like,
I mean, it is important, but okay.
And they gotta have a, like, if your pregnant girlfriend gotta have 3 out of 5 days out of the week, out of the work week, they gotta go to the doctor and spend hours in the waiting room and all of this right there. You can't just be like, all right, babe, I'm gonna leave you up here to do your Lamaze, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna come back and pick you up.
Now, if I'm in that same situation, okay, let's say if I get off at 2, now I'm at the clinic with my girlfriend from 2 to 5 or 6. there's 7 to 9, 10 that I can just do whatever I need to do. As far as work, like I can understand if I'm bullshitting, but if I'm trying to work towards something, building my own business to get fucking rich or get money or whatever I'm doing, that should be time that she could understand. Like if I'm with somebody that can understand that, like I don't want to be with you, because if you want me to just be working and come attend to you every day, like no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me. I think that's kind of like probably one of my exes too. It's like nah, I just can't be around you all day. I want to make it. I want to be something in the world. I'm trying to make it somewhere. Cause it's like it's like okay, I can spend time with whoever I'm with or whatever when I get off work. But come on now, a few hours I need to go do my own thing. Whether it's an hour or 2 hours, let me go do my own thing. Cause otherwise I'm not doing nothing else. Or I could just be like, well, I could just get a second job and just stack more money that way. Even because I'm not making money doing this right now, so either I can just go get a second job and go stack more money. But I'm not that type of person to work multiple jobs. That's just impossible.
Yeah, you don't even want to work the one.
Exactly, and that's how I like it because it makes me be focused on this. I'm not focused on working all day. Like, okay, I know I hate this job, so my mind is build your brand, build your business. That's what my mind is at all the time I'm at work. Otherwise, I'm gonna be content working at this job. Like, oh well, like that's how it was at the scope. I'm like, man, I'm making so much money here, like. It actually a net negative for me to go travel to go do music videos. I could just come the next day at work and make more than I would have made over that weekend. So now it's like, no, I didn't like that feeling now. Then I think about it, it's like, nah, that's probably what hindered me from being anywhere because I made so much money.
That's definitely what held us back. That's exactly what I was just saying. We was at Comscope making all of that fucking money. I went out and blew my money on a fucking Corvette, bro. Like that blows my mind every time I think about it. Like, granted, I was only like 23, 24 or whatever, 25 maybe, I don't remember. But still, like I if I would have put all of that money onto something like this or whatever, or on my gun channel or whatever, which I didn't have at the time because I didn't give a shit. I was making so much money that I'm just like, hey, let me get these beats and let me get these power beats and let me get this power beats pill and plus and all, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the newest Samsung or the newest iPhone or like all that stupid shit. Like, instead of actually investing in myself and in my future, I'm like, just, all right, cool, I'm chilling. But now that I've made that mistake or whatever, now we all playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing catch up. Like, you playing catch up. Like, you was so cool with this position you was in back then. Now you got to play catch up for the time that you lost back then. But so now
that's what I'm doing.
That's the mistake that we all made.
That's
and now
what I'm doing. I don't mind sacrificing.
Now we're going to have to take those, 2-3 years, we're going to have to take those and push it on the front end. Now we're going to have to push it on the front end or whatever and make it out of the situation that we in and keep trudging, keep pushing, keep wading through the water, like the Christians say. And then, you know what I'm saying? You go get to the promised land. But at the same time, you got to be patient and you know what I'm saying? It's going to take more patience. It's going to take you pulling out your hair and like, dang, man, these niggas, dang, man, these people, I called this man and he wanted me to shoot a video or whatever, but he never even called me back and gave me the deposit and stuff like that. I've been doing that for years,
so I ain't even worried about it. That's why I don't fuck with this shit no more. That's why I'm focused clearly on stuff that I can control.
Right, yeah.
Like if I had another video, man, or something like that, I'd be doing a whole lot of stuff every single day because it's like I ain't got nothing but time. I'm off work. I'm finna go do my own grind thing, man. Like I understand, I don't agree with that. You don't sleep until you're dead, but I understand it a little bit more now. It's like, all right, I'm off work. Let's get to work.
And the problem is when you starting up or whatever you going is you doing to something like this, or you know what I'm saying, whether you doing hair tutorials or you know what I'm saying, you doing whatever you doing, that shit costs money.
Yes.
Like it takes money for me to like. Let's say if I when we shot my last video, whatever, like I did the math on that, bro. That was $500. All the ammo I shot. Like all the range of time we put in or whatever, like that was $500 in that little bitty ass video. Like, hell, that clip, that little short that I did where I was shooting akimbo, that clip cost $50. Just that little one. That video was like 6 seconds long.
See, this what I tell the other dude. Like
that video right there by itself, actually it cost about $100 because it was 2 30-round clips. 2 30-round, my bad, magazines. 2 30-round magazines or whatever.
Uncultured.
And those bullets, a box of 20. Shit. That was that little short right there. That was, I mean, it's not. And like I said, it's that plus the time we living in, gas prices, all this shit. I think it's gonna get back down to a regular standard, a sense of normalcy, and then we're gonna be able to focus on, you know what I'm saying, the next level or whatever. Everybody gonna get back to their paces. And then when we get back there and the people still not pulling their weight and doing the things they supposed to,
I'm gonna be retired by that point. I told you, this is my last year, man. My last year, man. I'm pushing it. So like I told the other guy, man, look, I'm helping. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna put in whatever. Just like if you want to do more of them just then you can have all of my bullets. I don't care as long as we doing something. I don't give a fuck. Take everything, man. I'm just ready to do something. I done sat enough time idly by doing nothing. I done spent enough time by myself doing nothing. Like, come on, man. I'm ready to do some shit. And I feel like right now, the only time I'm going to feel like that, I don't feel like I'm going to feel like this next year. Especially if it's going this bad. I ain't saying it's going bad, but like if I feel like I ain't doing enough now, I know I ain't going to do this shit next year if it's in the same position. Fuck that.
I definitely wasted a lot of money, but I did offer to invest back then.
Yeah. I just know it's a lot more I feel like I can do. And it's like, that's why I don't be knowing what to do with my time when I'm off. Because it's like, okay, we shoot the podcast one day a week. And then I edit it and then I'm done and I got homework. And the rest of the time, what I'm going to do, I don't have nothing else to do but play the game. And I feel like that's cool and all, but goddamn, I might well just get another job at that. Might well just work 2 jobs on my free time just to make some more money. Because why not? What else is there to do?
You don't ever want to film yourself gaming? They make a lot.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. And I thought about doing
enough hours.
I thought about doing that with other people a long time ago, but they didn't want to do it.
Oh.
I had a whole lot of ideas with people that didn't want to do them.
he talking about me.
I didn't look over.
He talking about me. That was again. That was a different time in my life. That was back. That was literally back when I wanted to work a 9. I thought working a 9 to 5 was it. I'm like, I work a 9 to 5.
No way you thought that.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
did. He did.
I was cool with it. I bought a Corvette.
That was his life. He loved it.
I
I used to laugh at him for going there for overtime.
Bro, I was going in for overtime. Man, think about it. You a kid who came from nothing, and now you making $3,000 a week checks. It's quiet. Like, I mean,
No, fuck
and
that.
then you work at over. Then you work at over. Think about that plus overtime. I mean, like,
Yeah, you ain't gonna want to put in the extra work for something else.
you at that point,
It's the
listen,
mindset.
if you could consistently make $3,000 a week, or even $250, $2,000 a week, whatever the case is, consistently for the next 30 years, and you in that situation or whatever, you done went out and bought a Corvette and you could pay everything nicely and easily. Like, you're not thinking about trying to make it. You already made it. You literally don't got nothing else that you want to do in that moment. Like, nobody has told you, man, invest in yourself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do some other stuff like that.
They did tell you.
But you don't give a shit is the point. Like, why do I need to?
It is.
I'm balling, man. Like, shit, I'm taking care of everything, man. I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, it's a different time. Just a different time.
I was distracted. I was dating at the time.
Nah, you was too busy.
No,
Ghosting.
they told me I didn't need to work and do all this extra stuff. I shouldn't be worried about that.
Shit. That's crazy because I be pushing chicks to go do something. Hey, start a business. Go do this. Go do that. They don't want to listen to me, though. I don't even know how I got like that, but I guess because I hate going to work. I just be like, nah, I got to figure something else out. This is not it for me.
Man, when I was at Comscope, they shorted me on my check. They shorted me and they paid me for 24 hours. That check was $525 for 24 hours of work. When I was at Trinity, making $18.50 an hour, that was my whole check for 40 hours a week. 24 hours was equal to my whole check at 40 hours a week.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yep.
I'm like, man. So, I mean, like I said, I thought I was seeing, and hell, if we didn't get laid off, I would have still been seeing that same return. But I had already had the idea to, you know what I'm saying, before I left to start this thing up or whatever.
You're
so if I
welcome.
was still working there, for sure. If I was still working there,
yeah, give my credit, nigga. Yeah.
if I was still working there or whatever, like I could be able to, you know what I'm saying, do all that extra shit. I was paying for a Corvette, like $3,000. Man, come on, man. Shit just don't work out. Everything changed. COVID happened. I mean, like I said, now when we get to the other side of the bridge, then we gonna see the fruits of the labor, man.
I'm gonna be on the other side still, like, man.
Nah, but if you talking about quitting,
y'all.
if you talking about quitting next year, man, like you,
It's my last year. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, you might well go cap it off today, man.
I don't gotta
It's the
cap it
last
off.
ride.
This is the last push. Either it's gonna work this year or it's not. This is my last push, man. I've been trying to do everything I can.
I'm just saying, you picked the wrong time in life to pick.
That's what I said about
I
this
also
year.
feel like a lot of people kind of, when everybody was really getting their business going and during COVID, I feel like there were so many of the same things out there that I feel like, oh, why bother doing it now? Like, are you gonna make it? I just gave up.
See, nah. Because I didn't spend, well, I don't know. It's like the thing is, like, I done spent so many years pushing people to do stuff. Like, I have friends that rap. I'm doing free videos. Come on, man, let's go do it. They getting free beats, free studio time. Man, come on, let's go. They don't want to do it. So now it's like, okay, I'm burnt out on that. Like, what's next? Let's go do the next thing. Come on, man, let's go make it. Let's go. Oh, I don't feel like it today, man. I don't feel like doing this. I'm like, all right, man, I'm done with it. So it's like, man, I've spent too much time on other people and trying to push them to do stuff. But at the same time, I don't have a choice because I'm the person behind the camera, so I'm reliant on them. So now it's like, okay, this podcast is cool, but because I can be in front of the camera. But, you know, I'm down there wanting to go join somebody else's company.
And to me, I'm not saying it deserves the same amount of attention that you gave all those years to, but
What?
it deserves a portion of that. Like, it deserves more than a year. You put 15 years in on doing that shit, nonstop pushing behind the camera. And now that you got something that's more stable and you can control it, then, you know.
See, but I'm doing this. I'm doing this more full time than I was doing other people because that was relying on other people. Like, this is like more reliant on me and y'all. But if y'all don't show up, I mean, I'm still gonna record. Wayne ain't here. We still recording, so it's like, I mean, I'm gonna keep going regardless. It's gonna be an episode every single week. Versus, man, these niggas gonna book a video this weekend or what? And then the weekend come, oh, they didn't book. Then 3 weekends go by, book. Then one month go by, and then, oh, now I got 15 videos in the weekend I gotta do. Now I made a whole lot of money. Now I'm chilling for the next 2 months again. Like, come on, man. I'm tired of doing that shit. I'm ready. And willing. No homo. Pause.
Do you think you should network then to find other people?
I've tried all that. I've done Instagram. I done did hashtag searches. I done did all that.
Like, go to the actual events.
See, the only thing with that was we was working weekends, so I couldn't go to those events.
Okay, most of them now are during the week.
Now I work during the week.
Okay.
See, yeah, that's the opposite now.
I mean, because I know a lot of events like that for people who do have the talent to do that stuff, and they offer.
See, at this point, I'm just gonna join somebody else's team. Just get the visionary. You know what I'm saying? Just move on, man.
Man, we really need a fucking button, man.
We need a button.
Yeah.
What button?
He said the cow.
No, we don't.
Just
No, it's the truth. It's
oh,
the
man,
truth,
dude, these dreams, bro.
man. Y'all know how many jobs I applied to the video editing and stuff and video producers on Indeed. I'm gone. If they hired me, I'm done, man. They ready, man. They ready to work. I'm ready to work. I'm out this job. I'm dropping this.
Go and join the influencer house.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
That's where they tell you
Did
to
you
go.
ever? Oh, he don't know about it. But yeah, there's way more opportunities in that.
I'm joining somebody else's team.
But that's kind of like what I
Alright,
was
man.
saying, like get a house and then go from there, because people do that all the time. They split the house, and if you do stuff like that,
I don't have any influencers.
All right, man.
I don't know anybody.
Go ahead.
I
and-
mean, you have one.
No.
You have one.
No.
go ahead, man. And,
I mean, I have options, but yeah.
go ahead, man. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying. Get arrogant.
Boy, I almost cussed you out. I almost cussed you out something serious, boy.
I mean, you know,
Almost cussed
turn
you out,
up
man.
on these boys, man.
It's a lot of teams I'll join, but that ain't one of them. I'll shoot myself before then.
Got the drink in me.
Man, look. It is what it is. So I feel what they be saying, man. You gotta be around like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta strive to survive. Otherwise, what's the point? I guess that's the end of this potty pod.
It was a good one, man. I ain't feel like coming in. I ain't feel like doing this shit.
Yeah.
Red Bull need to sponsor me. I done put more money in them boys than anybody else in life.
Well, all I know is
Heard Bang giving out sponsorships.
that.
Yeah, they drink.
I was gonna say.
Those things.
Oh, hey, Bang! Let's get sponsored.
Yeah.
Man, we got a drink coming from the great. He wanted us to put on the pod, man. A little alcoholic beverage. I told him I'd get a couple, but I'm not gonna drink it because I don't drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of y'all want to sample it.
What is it?
It's an alcoholic beverage.
I'm down.
We'll see. We'll see what's popping.
You like you always down for something. Sad. What we gonna play, man? Let me see. Should I go with the indie? Or should I go? Hey, what you want to hear, man? That we came in with, man.
Go out to.
No, I got you. I'm gonna play the